Welcome back to another week of Live Well Jacks. This week we're focusing our attention on nutrition. The foods we eat can have a powerful impact on our health, but is sometimes one of the most confusing topics for students.
We should all aim at getting around 3 servings of fruit and 3 servings of vegetables each day. However, this is a general guideline and your personal dietary needs will vary based on many factors, such as your weight, height, metabolism, activity level, and much more. While it's important to consider all of these factors when establishing your personal nutritional goals, eating a well-balanced diet with adequate fruits and vegetables lays the foundation to better health. As we focus on eating a well-balanced diet, you might be wondering, what exactly does a well-balanced diet look like? Luckily, there's no set guideline that dictates what a well-balanced meal should look like, but is more focused on what it should include. Despite the popular belief that eating the right amount of fruits and vegetables each day is nearly impossible, there are several easy ways to make sure you don't miss out on getting those servings.
As we previously mentioned, it is recommended to consume 3 servings of vegetables and 3 servings of fruit each day. Serving sizes don't necessarily mean you have to eat an entire vegetable or an entire fruit. When measuring a serving of vegetables, 1 cup of raw or cooked vegetables constitutes a single serving. This can look like a cup of steamed broccoli or a cup of roasted carrots. A serving of salad greens, however, is comprised of 2 cups of leafy greens. An easy way to include a serving of vegetables in your diet is to drink tomato juice. 1 cup of tomato juice counts as a serving of vegetables. Although this is an easy way to consume more vegetables, it is important to note that vegetable juices do not contain any of the fiber found in the whole vegetable.
So what about fruit? Generally, the same rules for vegetable servings can be used with fruit. When measuring a serving of fruit, 1 cup of fruit or 1 cup of 100% fruit juice counts as a single serving of fruit. Unlike vegetables, a half cup of dried fruit is also considered a serving of fruit. These servings of fruit can look like 1 medium banana, a half cup of raisins, or a cup of applesauce. Many of us eat a banana in the morning or an apple for an afternoon snack. Although there is nothing wrong with consistently eating the same fruits or the same vegetables, make sure to include some amount of variety into your diet. Varying your fruits and vegetables allows you to consume different vitamins and nutrients that are found in different kinds of produce. Banana, for example, is a good source of potassium and fiber, while an orange is packed full of vitamin C. In order to benefit from the consumption of fruits and vegetables, it is essential to choose a wide variety.
Carbohydrates, also known as carbs, have always been the center of a hot debate in the dieting world. In reality, there are more to carbs than meets the eye. Carbs provide the body with the energy it needs to function throughout the day. There is truth, however, in the quality and nutrition levels of different sources of carbs. It is recommended to consume 5 to 6 servings of grains every day. There are a number of ways to get a serving of grains. For example, a half cup of oatmeal, 1 slice of whole grain bread, and a half cup of cooked pasta are all single servings of grains.
When possible, always choose whole grain options over multigrain or white grain options. Whole grain options contain the fiber, nutrients, vitamins, and disease-fighting phytochemicals that are removed in the refining process used to make white flour and white rice. The refining process does more than turn the whole grains white. In fact, the refining process removes most of the fiber, vitamin E, vitamin B6, and magnesium from the grains. In order to be sure that you are consuming a food that is whole grain, look to the product's ingredient list. The first ingredient should be labeled as either 100% whole grain or whole wheat. Similarly, products with ingredients such as wheat flour, semolina flour, durum flour, and rice flour are not whole grain and their consumption should be kept to a minimum.
Whether you're a professional bodybuilder or just a couch potato, we've all heard of protein. Proteins are the building blocks of cells, and their importance cannot be stressed enough. When our cells and tissues are damaged, proteins are used in the repair process. Furthermore, proteins can act as a chemical messenger that circulate in the body to initiate certain physiological changes. Another aspect of protein is that it helps us feel full longer after a meal.
So how much protein are we supposed to eat each day? Well, like most aspects of nutrition, it depends on various factors. The general rule, however, is to consume 3 to 4 servings of protein each day. These servings can take many forms, such as 1 egg, 3 to 4 ounces of poultry or fish, or quarter cup of cooked dry beans, or 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Dairy is also another dietary source of protein, but we'll talk about dairy later. Although protein is an essential macromolecule, there are lean sources of protein that cut down on the fat that often accompanies protein. Certain cuts of meat and types of meat like turkey are lean, as well as nuts, eggs, and beans.
Dairy and dairy products have been hotly debated in recent years. Dairy products are an important source of various vitamins and minerals. Most notably, dairy supplies the body with calcium, vitamin D, potassium, and magnesium. Additionally, dairy is an ample source of protein. Although these vitamins and minerals are found in dairy, they can also be found naturally in other foods like dark leafy greens, soy products, and tofu, and sardines. 1 cup of milk or soy milk, a half cup of cottage cheese, a half cup of yogurt, and 1 to 2 ounces of cheese all constitute a single serving of dairy. Ideally, we should aim to consume 2 servings of dairy every day.
Fats are a critical part of a healthy diet and are imperative for overall health. There are many variations of fats, some of which are healthier than others. Healthy diets focus on including monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids, such as healthy oils found in flax seeds, soybeans, walnuts, and fish. Mono and polyunsaturated fats help reduce one's risk of developing heart disease and lower cholesterol levels. Omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids are especially helpful in improving heart health. Omega-3 fatty acids are found in oily fish like salmon. Omega-6 fatty acids, however, are found in flaxseed oil, safflower oil, and some nuts. Although these fats are considered part of a healthy diet, they are still calorie-dense and can contribute to weight gain. An easy way to tell if something is a saturated or unsaturated fat is to observe its state at room temperature. If a fat is solid at room temperature, like butter, it is more than likely a saturated fat. In contrast, if a fat is liquid at room temperature, like olive oil, it is more than likely an unsaturated fat.
Trans fats are fats that have undergone a process called hydrogenation, where hydrogen is added to liquid fats to make them solid. These partially hydrogenated oils are commonly found in processed foods like cookies, crackers, frozen pizza, cakes, and pie crusts. Eating fewer food products with trans fat may help lower your risk of heart disease, so always be sure to read the nutrition label.
Nearly every packaged food we purchase comes with a food label printed on the packaging. But how often do you look at the nutrition label when buying, cooking, or eating the food? Food labels are ample sources of nutrition information that can help us understand exactly what we are ingesting. Serving sizes for the food item are located at the top of the label. All subsequent nutrition information is given in terms of a single serving size. For example, if a food label states that there are 150 calories per serving and the package contains 2 serving, there are actually 300 calories in the entire package. This may seem straightforward, but we are easily deceived by appropriate serving sizes in prepackaged foods.
The next section of the food label provides information on the amount of nutrients in each serving. Percentages of macronutrients like carbs, fats, and proteins are calculated based on the 2,000 calorie diet. Sugar, cholesterol, fiber, and sodium levels are also provided on food labels. This is known as the daily value, and while it serves as a good baseline, everyone has their own unique physiological needs. Likewise, the food label will also provide percentages of vitamins and minerals contained in each serving. The goal is to reach 100% of the levels of vitamins and minerals each day. In all, these constitute the daily total. These are the recommended amounts of each nutrient at a 2,000 and 2,500 calorie level. Although these given percentages tell us the level of nutrients, vitamins, and minerals we should consume each day, it is important to remember that limiting the consumption of sugar and saturated fat is better for overall health. That was a lot of information to swallow. Hopefully, you are feeling excited about personalizing your own dietary needs. Remember, when it comes to fruits and veggies, you want to get a total of 6 servings of both per day. This doesn't have to be as difficult as it sounds. Some easy ways to incorporate fruits and veggies into your diet can be as simple as keeping a bowl of fruit or veggies within reach on your kitchen counter, so you can easily grab a healthy snack instead of reaching for those chips or candy. Adding sliced fruit into your oatmeal, yogurt, or salad can be a fun way to add fruit to your diet as well. Keeping dried fruit on hand and using it as a snack can also help you get your daily fruit serving. Microwaving veggies makes it easy to get your daily serving without the hassle of cooking.
When it comes to carbohydrates, remember, we want to aim for 5 to 6 servings of grains each day. Choosing whole grains instead of white wheat or even multigrain provides us with more fiber, nutrients, vitamins, and phytochemicals which are lost during the refining process. Proteins act as the building blocks of life. Every cell in our body contains protein, and it should be a vital part of our diet. We want to consume 3 to 4 servings of protein each day. 1 serving is about the size of the palm of your hand. Fats give our bodies energy and also promote healthy cell growth. Furthermore, fats help produce vital hormones and help the body absorb nutrients. Remember to choose monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats instead of trans and saturated fats for a healthier diet.
Lastly, it is important to remember to look at food labels to keep track of added sugars, sodium, and fats. The food label also provides calorie and serving size information, as well as fiber, vitamins, and much more. Getting familiar with food labels can be a very helpful tool in your personal wellness journey. We hope that this video has been a fun and useful way to learn about keeping a balanced diet. Can you think of any personalized SMART goals you can set this week to improve your nutrition?